I had an experience one time actually in prayer where there's a certain prayer where you can have a personal conversation with God and just kind of say what you want to say and whatever. And that's when I was writing this chapter on spirituality about like, well, who's praying? Is there part of me praying? And I realized during this prayer, I would normally ask God, like, please take care of my health and my family and my children's health and their jobs, and please make sure we don't lose our home, and please make sure. And then I was like, wait, that's all fear,
Yep.
fear of something bad happening. Let me just check. Oh my God, this is the part who's begging for something. And I asked this part, can you just give me enough space so I can be here too? And all of a sudden, dropped in, and it was very clear. I'm supposed to say, what do you want me to know? So I asked, what do you want me to know? And I heard, you don't need the acceptance of others, you have mine. And my whole system relaxed. And what I felt was like, I have myself, which now became a part, and God was like this larger self. And now, as a human, I'm a part, this larger self. So as God holds me in this acceptance, then I could be that same kind of like self divineness for my parts. So it's
Wow.
kind of like a
Okay.
nested. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah. Well, it does so much to ask the question, who's praying? Because in unity, we actually teach what we call affirmative prayer rather than supplicating prayer. Not, please God, help me, help me, help me, because that's really rooted in lack and fear. But I can see also how affirmative prayer can also be a part praying. We are I'm affirming, I am affirming that I am whole, I'm affirming that I am love, I'm affirming this. And it may be coming from that true self voice, but it also may be coming from a head voice or a protector
Or
voice.
fear,
So I
or
think asking
fear
that question,
manifesting in a different way.
yeah, I think asking that question, who's praying, is really, really, really a key to being in prayer. So I'm gonna give that
I think
some more
it's beautiful.
consideration. Yeah.
And that circles us back to Kavana, that we're here from our heart. Like we're in connection. We're not in our head asking, begging, affirming, even maybe. Like if our head is affirming versus our heart. Like our heart is,
Right.
oh, I am love. I am connected. I am prosperous, whatever the words I'm affirming. But here it's like, I am okay. Right? Like I am, it's almost like I have to convince myself.
Right, right. If you're the convincing, then that's not yours. That's not the self. That's something else, right? And
Right.
just to be always checking who's praying. I think that's really well. I think it's
Right.
great practice for everything, but in prayer, it's
Mm-hmm.
very helpful. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the self is going to pray differently than the parts. Yeah.
Right.